Go.
The memes now for this one. Alright, pick ban phase, not going fast at all. Morgana gonna be banned again at 1 second.
Very nice,
Like
very
that
nice.
snappy ban, Aatrox is banned away. So it's not a real ban though.
Yumi, okay. Wasn't Yumi banned for this
For this week, yeah.
week? Yeah.
Dash ban again.
Rash.
I mean, I assume these bans are just throwaway bans, but I could be wrong. Can we get a rulebook check? I got the Israel picked up on blue side. Pike
Okay.
goes down again.
Sejuani.
Alright, looks like he's gonna roll through the same thing here. Renekton finally getting picked.
There we go.
There we go. Picking Renekton. He picked the Renekton into the Poppy, which I don't think is a very good lane for him. I mean, it's winnable in the end. Renekton is a really strong early laner, and Poppy won't have that many resistances really too early in the game. So Renekton can find his way to bully her in that matchup. But it is going to be difficult for him because Poppy can steadfast presence Renekton's E, so he can't dash around the minions as much, can't look for those favorable trades. So I think that lane is going to be a little more difficult for him than normal.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to, I mean, time those E's perfectly, but I don't know. Top lane matchup definitely is gonna be something to look at this game. Poppy still definitely negates blue side's team comp from what I see now. So I'm curious how these team fights are gonna go. Olaf is definitely gonna be factor this game into that comp. I mean, Sejuani can drop the R, but he has his ultimate. So I'm curious how they plan to shut down this Olaf, because playing against Olaf is really annoying in my experience.
Yeah, I mean he's also going to be able to hit that Ragnarok and kind of run it down for his Galio to get a good R off. And once Poppy's W goes down, and then Akali and Renekton can look to dive this backline. But the front line here, the Vladimir is being hovered.
Vlad pick, okay, yeah, absolutely.
Vladimir is one of those champions that they do a lot of damage in the team fight for sure. They're a really good side lane, and he also acts as kind of semi-tanky damage dealer, where he still pumps out a ton of damage, but he can also absorb a lot of pressure and damage onto himself and heal it back up. So he kind of acts as an off tank in that kind of way. So I think it's definitely gonna be really difficult for blue team here. I think they need to get an early lead and snowball the game. I mean, they have a super early team comp with some late game assurance in the Ezreal and the Olaf. Red team has more of the late game team comp with the Vladimir and the Caitlyn, as well as Pike, I believe, scales pretty well as well into the mid game. So
definitely, I feel like blue side is definitely on a clock this game. Red team really isn't on the clock, so if I was red team, I would honestly just, you're not on the clock, don't force anything. If you give up early kills, you give blue team the potential to run away with this game. So blue team definitely is on the clock. If they don't win this game early, I don't think they would be able to, take this game out, but you never know. Right. Just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, last stream game we saw a kind of early-ish, late game-ish team comp fight again, where we had the Renekton on the top side, on blue side again. He was able to pick up these little advantages for this team going into the later fights, and even though they weren't able to pick up the win, the Renekton did show up big in that game. almost, kind of putting his team on his back and trying to drag him through it all, but he wasn't able to do it by himself. Um, and if a similar thing happens this game where, red team does win in the late game, but if blue team has all this engage, they have all
Mhm.
this aggression, maybe they can find these good fights here or there where they can bring themselves out from a losing position. So
Absolutely. So Princeton, I gotta know who are you going for this game? Who's coming out with the dub?
okay, well, alright, taking into account all the things I said, I think I've got to give it to Red Side.
Red
I
side.
think
Okay.
I think Vladimir is an insane pick when piloted correctly. I think Sejuani is going to be able to be a very big frontline for this Caitlyn. It's going to make it a little more difficult for the Olaf and the Galio to get to her. I think the Poppy is another really big factor here with a steadfast presence, able to negate Akali and Renekton dashing on top of their Caitlyn as well. So I think it's got to go red side this game.
Okay. Very good. Well, if I had to choose, honestly, I think both teams have a potential to win, but I gotta go for Thought Dog this game. So let's go with let's see if Red Team can pull it out.
This is where blue team shows up big and proves itself wrong. I mean, like I said, blue team with all this early aggression. I mean, if they get an early lead, I mean, if they're up a significant amount of gold at like the 15-minute mark, I think they can really make a big statement by smashing the red team and winning the game before they have the chance to scale out. So
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
we're gonna see what happens here. I'm excited. I'm really excited and get to see the Poppy v Poppy matchup.
Poppy v Poppy. That would have been epic. Maybe next time, peeps. Maybe next time.
A small indie company.
Small indie company, by the way. I'm curious to see how Galio uses ultis this game. Like,
Galio ulti is not blocked by Poppy W, correct?
I believe so. I believe so. So I'm curious to see what is if Olaf is just gonna ulti, try to get in deep to their team, then Galio ults. But we'll see. We'll see how Blue Side decides to play it out.
Okay, finally loading up into the rift here.
All right, guys, we made it. Third time is the charm.
Third time's the charm. Third champ select, game 5. Had to pull up the silver case. You know how it goes. Let's go ahead and get this on the screen here. Let's look at keystones while we're still loading in. Oh, alright. Just as I said that, we're in.
Okay, let's see.
Loading into the rift here. Let's give a second to buffer. Alright. I wanted to look at keystones before the game started, but okay, it's pretty standard stuff. We got Grasp, Conqueror, Aftershock. Yeah, everything looks pretty standard. Okay, we started from
And
pause.
you see, let's go, guys.
Yeah, this
Forfeit
game's
15.
never gonna get started. We had him there, Shockwave. We had him. We were like, we're into the rift, guys. It's about to
So
start,
close.
guys.
So close,
We got
man.
him. We got him there.
Well, I guess we can talk about keystones now since we're waiting for the pause.
Right. The only thing that really sticks out to me is Electrocute on Vladimir.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I mean, you see mostly Phase Rush nowadays. because he's able to slip into the team fights more easily, able to get away more easily as well. But the Electrocute does give him more lane pressure, gives him more damage in fights generally. And if you pick up an item like a Spellbinder, second or third, combined with your Proto Belt, you're not really losing that much in terms of speed.
But does he sacrifice anything with not going with phase rush? I feel like phase rush really gives him more potential to get into the back line. This game doesn't really seem like he's gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, he doesn't need to really go into this back line. I mean, other than the Ezreal, everybody else kind of goes ham on blue side, so he doesn't really need the phase rush per se. But it could also be used to, help him get away and slip out of some sticky situations that he might be in. So.
All right, so looks like both teams going in for the 5 point.
No early aggression from either team. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Really curious to see where this Olaf decides to gank early.
Vladimir getting
poked a little bit. They might go for the ward onto the Raptors here. Oh no, they don't. They decide not to go for it.
Minions have spawned.
All these items are pretty standard as well. See Vladimir though with the Dark Seal, meaning more healing on his pots. Gonna go for early aggression. That
not until we trampled our foes to dust.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, it starts. It's a good lane matchup. Probably definitely has priority early. But I think after 1 or 2 packs, we see Ezreal and Galio kind of in red team's blue side here, poking them out a little bit.
We get some damage out.
Yeah, nothing crazy going on there. Why am I getting
Kali.
hits here? Actually,
Definitely.
This early matchup should go the way of Akali. First couple minutes or so. Once Vlad starts getting Vlad, it should turn to him.
Top lane looking like it's pretty passive for now. Renekton getting chunked a little bit. Akali taking a lot of damage, yeah.
And like I was saying, I'm really interested to see where these junglers decide to go for the early game, because I think which lanes get ahead early this game is really going to dictate how the rest of the game goes. I think if you get this Renekton ahead early, he's going to be really scary. I think getting the Akali ahead of the Vladimir early doesn't matter as much as top lane, I think. But if Akali does get super fed and she's able to one-shot that Caitlyn mid-game, it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Renekton can snowball this game. He does a lot of damage early on.
Plans from Pi. Crazy going down there. More big trades top side, and Poppy's getting kind of low here. He's being really aggressive into this matchup, actually.
Alright, so we have both junglers top side here. Let's see if Sejuani wants to go top.
Sejuani opted for a full clear here. And I think she's definitely going to look for this gank top side.
Renekton's going out ward.
Olaf also opting for a clear here.
Okay, I think there's a... Thought he was going to go for that.
He's going to go ahead and recall. So Sejuani is here. He might be able to pick this gank up. Looks like he does have mid-lane priority, so he's going to go into the scuttle path.
See how blue team responds here?
He's going to pass towards the Sejuani, but Poppy's there to help her out. He's going to look to pick up the scuttle grab, yeah. Smites it, gets that one secured. It's going to be early scuttle for him, and we see the jungle CSD difference now. Well, very small, you know, in the favor of Olaf, but it's not too big. He's gonna go for this gank mid lane.
Gank mid.
Gets slow, gets sucked off. Yeah, just gonna go into the pool, chill out.
Oh, and Renekton getting first blood on the Poppy.
Renekton on the other side of the map, getting first blood onto the Poppy.
The mastery flash, okay.
Yeah, a little disrespect there, but let's pick up the solo kill. The big trade mid lane, no one's gonna go down. And like I said, okay, here we see again Renekton, lane bully that he is, getting ahead of the enemy top laner early. And you know, when Renekton gets a lead, it's something that bleeds into the other sides of the map very quickly. Especially after the top tier 1 goes down.
Yep, absolutely. And we have Olaf back mid again. Yeah, Renekton is just really strong early on. Like, you give up that first kill, and it's just a nuisance to deal with.
It's also really scared. Okay, he's gonna go in for this trade again. It's a stun. Good damage coming up from both sides. One thing that's really scary about Renekton when he gets ahead as well is it becomes a lot more difficult to gank him because he has, when he has his ultimate, at least, he has 2v1 potential just by himself, you know?
Yeah.
He pops the ultimate, and he has decent AoE. He picked up an early Tiamat here, so he has even more AoE now. He has the armor shred. I mean, he has the AoE healing that is increased on champions. And then when he's enraged, I mean, it's even more healing. So.
Okay, here we have a TP coming in from Renekton.
Bot lane flash shot lands onto both members. Renekton gonna go ahead and pop the ulti here.
And there is that presence.
Yep, and there it is, right there, right as we said it. Renekton gonna pick up the kill onto Pyke. Ezreal gonna pick up the kill onto Caitlyn. And now we see this lead bot lane. I mean, top lane has already spread into the bot lane. 2k gold lead for blue side now.
We have Sejuani mid here. Let's see. Oh, she dashed. I'm thinking she's gonna die here.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Like she just gets slowed here by the Vladimir.
She gets out.
Yep, and it's gonna walk out. Has to use her ulti, but it's better than dying. And with that, with that gank bot side, oh, Akali's is going back in. Vladimir does flash away. Okay, now with that gank bot side, Olaf is able to pick up the Mountain Drake for free, which is really good. Like I said, both team is really abusing their early game aggression, and red team's late game scaling comp. Akali gonna go onto this Vladimir here. Sejuani's here for the counter gank. She's just gonna step out with the shroud. No, gets knocked up by Sejuani.
And the flash. Olaf coming in to intercept.
Olaf is here.
Bot lane rotations. Here you go. I'm thinking a fight's about to go off here. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
And this one kill picked up for Sejuani. Red team's on the board now. But Sejuani did pick that up. It wasn't Vladimir or anything, so it shouldn't be too crazy in terms of the gold lead. Vladimir is able to shove in mid wave now here though for free and deny Akali some of the CS. Renekton 2 kills up in 2 waves on his lane opponent. There's a pretty substantial lead here.
So, and he's just going in for those trades. Oh,
yeah, he goes in,
popping the ulti.
Yeah. Poppy gonna have pop her own ult, get Renekton as far away from her as possible. Renekton's walking back here.
Oh,
he does so
stayed
much
for
damage.
that.
I mean, he has the Conqueror here into this matchup. Really good into tanks because true damage comes out. Does more healing as well.
And Sejuani coming in. No.
She's not going for it. Tried to bait Poppy's base there, but she's able to get it. It's going to become extremely more difficult for Renekton to find these kills onto Poppy or even to harass her. She's picking up a lot of HP here with the Bami Cinder and the Ruby Crystal. But one thing about Poppy is with her W passive, the lower she gets, the more bonus resistances she gets. So she'll be deceptively tanky coming into this lane phase. And she picked up some early armor, like a Ninja Tabi or anything. I doubt this Renekton can really kill her anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean that's part of the time clock that blue team's on. The longer you wait, Renekton's just gonna fall off.
Yeah, for sure. We're back to CS. This mid lane has been... Okay, Olaf going up this gang top side. This is still onto Poppy, so Johnny's here for the counter gang. Olaf's not gonna go any farther. Actually,
There's Sejuani.
Bush.
Ulted early.
Pops his ultimate.
See if Sejuani tries to
Dancing around here. See Akali going into the Vladimir here. Vladimir pops his
pops the
ulti,
ulti, and
yeah,
there it
Akali
is.
stepping up too far there, a little too aggressive, gets soloed by the Vladimir under his tower. I mean, and that's the kind of thing, Vladimir, I mean, he has a weak early compared to most mid laners, but that doesn't mean he's vulnerable. I mean, he has the pool, the Hemoplague and the Q heal him for a significant amount. So if you get too aggressive on top of it, he also has the Electrocute to kind of pad his early game.
Precisely.
Yeah, so something like that happens, you get a little too aggressive. I mean, Akali almost had the damage pushed out there, but Vlad heals for too much. Just wasn't able to pick it up. Olaf is onto this Rift Herald now. I think he's just gonna pick this up.
Yeah, Olaf focusing on objectives early on. Pretty good for blue team.
It's really good for them.
Let's see how they utilize that Rift.
We see another dragon's gonna be coming up soon. It's another mountain. So that's gonna be really good for blue team if they're able to pick that one up as well. I think personally Olaf should look to pressure mid and bot lane with this Rift Herald and get priority onto this Drake.
2 Mountain Drakes is pretty strong, I would say.
So blue team able to get a small lead here with their kind of early game comp and aggression. The Olaf definitely picking up these early objectives really nice. We'll see how red team deals with this. And if they're able
That
to
damage.
Yeah, I mean, powered Q. Damage hook lands onto the Olaf. He's gonna get stunned up by Sejuani now. He does have.
There's the Galio ulti. Let's see how this turns out.
Comes down. Akali goes onto the Pike. Flash ulti from Olaf. Israel able to pick up the kill. Galio's alone. Gets ran on by 2 people, but they're not gonna be able to kill him now. They're still looking for a fight. Vladimir is up. Pokes out the Galio a little bit here, but they're gonna walk away.
Renekton TP is back up now, so let's see if...
Sejuani ultis hits the Olaf. Taunt does land on the 2 members. Olaf is not just barely goes down. Sejuani really low as well, able to pick up that kill. Now fighting with the Akali here. Caitlyn gets slowed by Akali. Yep, able to die. Vladimir pops the Hemoplague.
Here comes Spike. Here comes Spike. Is he 6? Yes, he is. And
Mike,
a Pike with a triple kill. Let's go.
Wow, dude, able to pick up that triple kill. That was clean right there.
Oh my goodness.
1 ult triple kill. And that gold. Who did that gold go over to? Was that Vladimir?
I believe so.
That is going to be really good. Let's just
Yeah.
go ahead and take a look at the the gold did go over to Vlad. Okay, yeah, that's going to be really, really bad for the blue team. They lose a lot of momentum off of that. I mean, it was looking very good. The team fight was scrappy, but they were able to pull ahead of it. But with the Pike respawning, coming in there with his execute. Wow.
That was insane, dude. It's a triple kill with 1 ulti.
I got goosebumps for that one. Okay, Mountain
Lucy.
Jake picked up for red side.
You see Renekton taking top tower once again in this game. But like I said, blue team is on a time clock here.
The momentum they lost from that fight is definitely gonna slow them down a little bit. The gold that Pike and the Vladimir got from those kills is very significant. And now the Vlad has picked up his proto belt and he's picked up his horseshoes. At this point, he's definitely a lot stronger than Akali, I believe. I don't
Yeah.
think she's gonna be able to do anything against him now. Rift Herald is gonna get used bot side here. Renekton is now free to walk around because he took the top tower.
Man, all that gold being put into Vladimir because of the Pike, I think that just is gonna turn this game around.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll see blue team can still pull some stuff off here to get their lead back. We see this push happening bot lane. Shelly is going to get the second charge here.
Got an Ezreal ulti.
Doesn't find its target. Squiddling down the tower. Blue team does have decent siege with the Ezreal. They're not really about that.
I'm gonna be careful here.
Galio. Some aggression from both sides. Nothing really gonna come down. R from Galio onto the Vladimir here. Oh, he does a lot of damage.
That
You will play, yeah, not able to pick up the kill, but she does go really low.
Colin, here's Ezreal getting caught out.
Stun comes out from Sejuani. Another Pike ultimate to pick up the Ezreal here. Vladimir getting really low from this Renekton, but the flash comes out from the Renekton. Hits a stun, gets the Q on the Vladimir. He's dead. Hits the double dash out. Poppy looking to chase on the Zakali. Hits the flash. Gets the Q on top of her. She's dead.
Pike has ulti. Oh, he missed it. Oh,
Whips this time, but
we got it.
still got hit with the bone skewer.
Oh,
This fight is
man.
coming up big for Red Side, man. They're able to clean up these last-minute fights here. It's like Red Team's gonna look for Blue Team's first tier mid tower. DP comes out from Ezreal. I think this is a mistake for him. Yeah, he's gonna get
questionable. Yep.
Here. Galio does ult on top of him. Poppy actually gonna get taunted and knocked up here. Yeah, CC chain. That's Galio for you.
Okay, that worked out somehow, but
Advanced bait from the Ezreal there.
200 IQ.
Olaf looking to pick up this Scuttle Crab. Let's get hit by the Sejuani, but he gets stunned up here. He does have ultimate. He's gonna try to ulti out. Bone Skewer hits. Unstoppable by the way. He's gonna go down.
Okay, so let's see.
You see the gold lead growing less and less now for blue side. The red team is able to pick up these kills. So now 2 kills up. They're down 1 tower, but they're even in dragons. And I think now that we're at the 15-minute mark, blue team does not have that significant of a lead. It's going to be up to them now to kind of find their own advantages to deal with red side. One thing to know, I mean, 3 of the kills are on Sejuani, so they're not super impactful as if they were on the Caitlyn or the Vladimir, but still.
Yep, agreed. Vladimir is just gaining momentum, man. Just the longer you wait, the more crazier the more nuisance he's gonna be with later on in the game.
Pike doesn't find the summon to Ezreal. Full Spirit does not land either. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a look at the gold graph here. Yeah, once again, so Renekton's up about 2k gold onto this Poppy. That's really where why blue team isn't down in gold yet. Jungle matchup is about even. Mid lane, the Vladimir is up 900 gold. Probably from those 3 kills he got from the Pike execute earlier. Ezreal has a pretty big lead on the Caitlyn as well. He's up 3 kills, even in CS. And then the supports, you know, another big gold lead onto the Pike there because of those executes he was able to get in that one skirmish. So it's good that blue team's late game insurance and the Ezreal does have a little bite to him. He does have the 2nd most gold on his team right now. He does have more gold than anyone else on red team, so he's definitely a really big player as well. Blue team gonna pick up this Padre.
Okay, so maybe red team looking to engage on this. The Foxhound. Tej does have ulti here, and she pops it up.
Yeah, it's Galio.
TP from Renekton.
TP from Renekton onto the back line. See how they answer. Galio ult is on top of
Oh!
Renekton actually gets knocked away from Poppy onto the Vladimir.
And unfortunate.
Very unfortunate there. Blue team's able to pick up 3 kills there. Caitlyn in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ezreal is here, gets poked out a little bit. Nothing crazy is gonna happen here. That's actually very unfortunate for red team.
It was, yeah. Poppy trying to go for the disengage, ults Renekton into the red team, and yeah, into her own team, and just unfortunate, dude.
It's a delivery system right there. Renekton able to get onto the squishies. And that team fight was looking okay for red team there until Renekton just gets the free pass there.
Free tele, man. A free TP.
See, it gets on the express train and some more over there. Alright, Brandon's gonna be live in 30 seconds here. We're gonna see these Visions fights.
Looks like Ozone does not have that good vision on the top side of the map. Baron is coming up, as you said. That actually gave Ozone what 6k lead now because of that. Were there shutdown goals on that?
Yeah, I mean, I assume there was probably some shutdown goal onto the Pike. And maybe some on the Sejuani as well, yeah. So now their lead is back again. They're up, almost 6k gold. Let's take a look at the gold graph now that fight has happened. Okay, yeah, mid lane has equalized. Jungle is now up. Olaf is up now. About 900 gold. Top lane is still up. Renekton's gonna go on for the Poppy. He's not gonna find anything. Top lane is up about 3,000 gold now, which is nuts. And the 80 carry on the blue side is still up about 1,300 gold, so... Sorry, 1,800 gold.
Now Poppy does have TP advantage here. Renekton is rotating up. Let's see what's...
Bone score, unstoppable by the way.
It's your time to shine, Thought Dog with the kill.
Kali able to pick up the kill on the Sejuani. Thought Dog running for his life away from the Renekton.
Thought Dog with the double kill, let's go.
By the way, able to pick up the kill there. Renekton flashing onto the Vladimir here. He's going to go ahead and pick up that kill. On the other side of the team fight, we see Caitlyn auto-attacking as well, picking the back off. Renekton's here, gets stunned up by Poppy, but she's going to go down as well. And it's our blue team running down this Caitlyn once again. Poppy here to save her this time, and Israel's going to find the snipes.
Hot Dog goes down. Let's see if they try to go for Baron here.
Blue team making a statement here. They say, who cares if our team comp is early game, we're going to run them over. So, Baron is live. 22 minutes here to pick this up. Like and Sejuani are running over.
Okay, let's see if Pike can pull off another nasty triple here. Sejuani is contesting.
Melee forming into him. And I think he's gonna. Oh no. Two-shot barrage does not land. Go down there. He's gonna look for the smash.
And ooh, close.
Almost takes on Renekton, but the CC is there. She goes down. It's gonna be Baron for blue team. Definitely playing to their win condition here.
Absolutely. Let's see if blue team can some damage with this Baron.
Okay, we see another Drake coming up here soon. It's gonna be a Cloud. I think with their team comp, blue team can definitely look for these fights. I don't think the Vladimir is too strong now. He actually opted, and I don't really like this, he actually opted for a Rylai second. I understand Rylai gives you health and AP, which Vladimir scales off of both of those. But I think if you wanted to go for something like that, I mean, you could go for Morello second, you could go for the Anji second. I know a lot of Vladimirs nowadays like to go either a Spellbinder for the speed or a Death Cap for just so they can get to their late game spike really early. And because they get bonus health from their AP, the Death Cap acts as, you know, bonus HP for them, so they're not that squishy either.
Okay, so we have bot lane on the top side of the map, conceding second tier mid. Renekton, ooh.
Team splits their forces up here, mid and bot. So they're gonna group bot lane, try to pick up these towers. So Sejuani goes in here.
Okay, very good.
Onto the Renekton, he dies. Galio is stuck between a rock and a hard place, so he's not gonna be able to get out. Red team picks up 2 kills there. Blue team's able to pick up the tower, but can they get away from this engage? Poppy is a little too scared to walk up. Pike, probably gonna look for the bone screw here. He's poked out by Ezreal as well.
And they're still
Rizzo's actually playing really aggressive here. Looks like things have calmed down for now. Now the gold lead has grown to about 8,000. Blue team able to pick up a couple more towers there.
And then Vladimir did get shut down gold on Renekton, an extra 300 gold, as well as Poppy. So once again, I feel like in the late game, I still favor red team.
Yeah, I think
Blue team definitely performing well this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're definitely able to find their early lead and pressure it against the red side. But red team's also doing a very good job, you know, holding out. They're able to find these favorable fights when kind of after, you know, a fight or a big objective gets taken and blue team is trying to get their bearings again. Red team strikes hard and is able to find favorable fights. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this gold graph one more time. Bot lane is up about 2k gold again. Mid lane is about even still. Jungle is up about 1600 gold. And top lane, looks like it's going to be a fight here. Two-shot barrage is done. Two players, one screw does that. Sun onto the Olaf. Nothing crazy going down. Blue team looking to get this top lane outer turret, the last outer turret of the game. Well, on the red side anyway.
Johnny does have ulti here. Let's see if they try to make something happen.
Vladimir going really aggressive with his batting air. Hits the quarter belt onto the Akali, but he's not going to start anything. Renekton with his flank doesn't find the pike.
Okay, gotta be careful here.
To the Olaf. I'm not sure if that's the person you want to be pulling in. I think one of blue team's members should kind of split up here. Yeah, Renekton's going.
It's an ulti from Sejuani. Here we go. Galio ulti. Ooh, red team getting chunked for a lot of health there.
Yeah.
There's the blood. There's the shutdown.
Flashes over the wall, able to pick up the kill on Caitlyn. Renekton trying to find his way onto this backline. Hits on to the Vladimir. Akali's also there to help him out. Flash goes onto the Vlad. He's gonna go down for sure. Pike putting his bone screwer wherever he wants. We're gonna look for this mid lane inhib. Pike looks for the ulti to get some damage down.
Focusing Galio.
Focusing down the Galio, he gets stunned up.
This Renekton is just pumping out damage.
Oh my god. Renekton is a ton of damage. Able to pick up the kill onto the Pike. Sun goes down onto the Sejuani. She goes down as well now.
Is that looking like him? Thought Dog? Is he channeling in the inner Thought Dog here?
Let's see it.
Let's go.
Teleport comes out.
Thought Dog coming in.
Israel. We see the defense now by Poppy and Caitlyn. Renekton goes onto the Caitlyn, able to get the stun. She's not going to die though. Poppy able to bring this Akali down really low. She's going to go down. Poppy onto his backline now. Starting to hit up the Israel. Knocks the Galio back into the Vladimir. Slow is going to be found, but Galio just kind of punches himself out of there. Vladimir going super aggressive onto this Ezreal. That's a lot of damage. Able to pick up the kill onto the Ezreal, however. And now blue team successful in cracking open the red side's base. And now that means a couple things. This Baron is about to come up, and I think if the blue team get this Baron, I think they for sure win this game. If the red team picks this up, it's interesting because now the Vladimir and the Caitlyn will be able to scale a lot safer and not have to worry about their base being taken by the blue side if they pick up this Baron. But if blue team gets this Baron, they for sure, I do not have a doubt they for sure win this game.
Absolutely. There's no wards for Renekton to backdoor it. Not sure. I honestly think that blue team or Ozone will pull it off unless they somehow throw this game.
Teleport comes out from Renekton onto the Baron. Actually, he's not going to use for any cheese teleport to end the game.
Ozone going for the Baron.
Try to pick this Baron here.
Oh, they miss his ulti.
This is ulti's missing all across the board. Galio ulti though really huge. Picks hits on blue team goal. Renekton able to pick up the kill onto the Poppy. Vladimir looks like he's going to go down to Ezreal.
It looks like that is game, boys.
It's going to be game here. For blue team able to find that last side. I mean, red team did the best they could. Blue team got a significant early lead, about 6k gold. Starting off as 2k, turned into 6k. They turned it into some early objectives. Sivani's going to try the last defense here, but she's just going to go down to the rampage as well. That's going to be GG Ozone Esports taking up this
GG
win.
Ozone. Yep.
I said blue team here, Ozone making a statement. They said we can go early, we can go hyper aggressive and win this game anyway.